Now for the full enchilada. Holy shit. That is the full blast Lone Rider motorcycle lights all the way. Hello everyone and welcome to Big Rock Moto. Thank you so much for tuning in today. In today's video, I'm going to give you a ride tested review of the brand new Lone Rider motorcycle lights. Now, full disclaimer, as I always do in these types of product videos, I did receive these lights free of charge from Lone Rider, and I do have an affiliate program, meaning if you use my links, and I hope you will use my links when you're buying Lone Rider gear, please do that. I will get a small commission that I reinvest back into content creation and independent reviews here on the channel. So there's my disclaimer about the lights. Now, I've featured all the different major lighting brands on this channel. I try to review a lot of different products. I've done the Denali lights in different forms, D4s, D7s, D7 Pros. I've done Cyclops, I've done Ruby, I've done, I forget all the other ones that I've done. I've done some of the more budget ones way in the past on old videos. So I try to test a lot of different stuff. Now, these Lone Rider motorcycle lights, I'm going to just say it. I think these are the best, most advanced, just all-around best motorcycle auxiliary light that we've ever seen. There's a couple reasons for that, which we'll get into. The fact that they're really 4 lights in one, a floodlight, a high beam light, a spotlight for long distance, and a running light, and the fact that they have incredible light output, somewhere around 24,000 lumens. Now, Lone Rider, so I'm releasing this video a day in advance of Lone Rider's Black Friday sale for 2024. So between Thursday and Sunday, they're going to have 20% off all Lone Rider products. I highly recommend, if you're watching this video in time to get that sale or during the sale, please use my links when you're shopping with Lone Rider so I get the little commission, which helps me do stuff like this. But hopefully you can catch on that sale. My links are in my link tree below, which you can access on mobile. They're in the pinned comment and in a description. I try to put them everywhere so they're really easy to get to. But hopefully you'll be able to catch the Black Friday sale. You can check out the lights and all other Lone Rider gear. All right, now a lot of you are seeing this bike, and if you follow my channel, you're like, what's going on? Why does he have a 1250 GS Adventure? Yes, I did actually buy one of the last R1250 GS Adventures, and I will talk about that in a separate video, which I'll publish in the next few weeks, so stay tuned for that. Check out the Lone Rider website, compatibility, you're gonna ask about that. So they make the kits and the controllers. You need their MotoCAN controller, or you can use the Hex EasyCAN controller as well. Details are on their website about how to do that. They offer the lighting kits and the controllers for a lot of popular adventure bikes, but check the website to see if they have a kit for your bike. These are obviously going to be really popular with GS riders, but they make, for KTMs and Africa Twins and other bikes as well. Also, there's multiple mounting options available on their website, so you could actually get any sort of light mount you wanted, really, and probably use these, but Lone Rider has mounting kits for the undernose mount like I've got here on the 1250 GSA. They make kits that use some of the factory options or crash bars. You get the point. You can do a lot of different mounting options with these lights. All right, so why do I think that these are the superior lighting product on the market right now in late 2024? And why do I think they're better? And I am saying that they are better for sure than the D7 Pros, which I recently tested here on the channel, the D7 Pros being from Denali. There's a few reasons for this. Number one is that you're getting the functionality of 4 different lights in one. These bottom 4 LEDs are like a flood beam or a fog beam. The top 4 are like your high beam for long distance. The center is what's really unique. This is a spot beam, like 2 degree, incredibly bright. It throws 1 lux at 700 meters or 2,700 feet. Which is an unbelievable throw distance, and you'll see that here in the riding segments when we go out for a ride. And then you also have the running light, the halo light on the outside, which you can set the brightness and you can set either to amber or to white. I should also mention that the center spotlight has something called speed blending technology, which if you turn it on in the software, you can set it to come on at a certain speed. For me, I have it set up to be on all the time when I'm on my full high beam, but you can set, if you don't want that, you can tell it to, because it knows what speed you're going based off the bike's computer, you can say, okay, I only want that to come on at 30 miles an hour, 50 miles an hour, or 70 miles an hour, whatever it might be. That's really, really cool technology. Another cool thing about these lights is they have ECE road legal certification. Check your local laws to determine what that means for you. But I think one of the best things about this, my favorite thing so far, honestly, other than the features and all on the lighting performance, is the fact that these lights, a set of two with all these different lighting elements within the single light, they only take up one spot on your EasyCAN or MotoCAN controller. This is in stark difference to the D7 Pros I just tested. The D7 Pros, the way that works is because you have that center light and then the rest of the light on each light, it can take up to 4 circuits. It takes your entire control module to run one set of lights. This only takes one plug, leaving you 3 more plugs to run horns, other lights, auxiliary brake lights, or whatever you might want to run, coffee makers, espresso machines, cappuccino machines, anything like that. Back massagers, that would be nice. But that is a huge advantage of these because they're using a new bus technology as part of the controller, so they only take up one plug, unlike the competition. That's huge.
All right, here we are in the middle of the countryside. No city lights to distract us here. Let's show you how these things actually work at night, probably the most important part of the video. So a couple features I wanted to mention if I didn't already. You've got flashing with the hazard lights here. You can see that, which is very, very nice, really attention getting. And of course that works with the turn signals or the hazards. Let me turn off the hazards here. One more thing I wanted to show was if you hit the high beam 3 times, the lights go into a strobing pattern to get somebody's attention. And also you can set that to work with the horn. So if I beep, well, I think you have to, yeah, see, when you're beeping the horn, the lights strobe. So that's pretty nice. Now, let me turn the light completely off. All right, so what you're seeing right now is just the BMW factory lights. And I test a lot of motorcycles at night, BMW is one of the only bikes that has an acceptable headlight. Most other bikes are a massive failure in the headlight department and really not even safe at night, especially on a country road. So that's with the Lone Rider lights completely off. If I turn on my factory high beam, you can see there's the factory high beam. And the BMW, as a premium bike, it does have cornering lights. We'll show this here in a second. Now let me turn on I've got the wide beam set to 10%. So you can see it just a little bit more. That's 10%. So on the low beam at night, I don't blind drivers. Now for the full enchilada. Holy shit. That is the full blast Lone Rider motorcycle lights all the way. I can see like a half mile down the road. It's unbelievable. The difference from the side lighting and the distance lighting is just out of this world. What these lights give you is just complete dominance over the nighttime, complete confidence to ride at night. Let me turn them off, or well, down to 10%, and you can see I really can't see like what's up ahead very far. Turn on the motorcycle lights. Oh my gosh, I can see everything. It's truly extraordinary. It's almost like riding in daytime in terms of what you can see. It's really phenomenal. I mean, even going 70 miles an hour, 80 miles an hour in the middle of the night in the country, complete confidence in being able to ride with these lights. Now, as we go through some corners here, this is where you really see the differences. Even though the BMW has adaptive lighting, which kind of helps in the corners quite a bit, I still can't really see what the heck's going on up there through these sets of corners. If there's animals or stuff in the road, or I can't even see where the corner goes. If I turn on these lights, I can pull my speed back up to pretty much what I would do in the daytime. This is a huge, huge safety advantage. I just can't even describe. I hope it's coming through on the camera how much of a difference this is. If I turn these off, I mean, I honestly have to drop my speed 20 or 30 miles an hour. I'm not even exaggerating. Like, it's the truth. It's that much different. Turn them back on. Now I naturally start to go fast again because I can see so unbelievably well. I will caution you on one thing. Once you get used to having lights like this, you are never ever going to want to ride at night again without a light at least somewhat equivalent to this. Okay, getting onto a straight highway here, more of a main highway, pulling up to the speed limit. So here's the factory light. Let me turn off the motor lights all the way by holding down the turn signal button. Now there's the factory high beam. It's okay, but it's not great. Now let me turn on the motor lights. And there's your difference. It lights up the trees in the distance. I mean, it's just unbelievable. So no matter what situation I put these lights in, they just perform really, really, really well. There's 10%. There's all the way on. Unbelievable. Actually, I'm actually speeding. I have to watch my speed. See, if I turn the lights off, I'm not going to be speeding because I just can't see.
For installation on these lights, I took a bunch of video of that. I'll put that through here throughout the video. Lone Rider has really good instructions. They have really good videos. They do great with their video production in terms of installation videos, things like that. I would highly recommend you check all that out if you're getting these, because I don't do install videos for a lot of reasons. But here's my process. I unboxed everything. I plugged the Moto controller into my laptop, made sure the firmware was up to date on that. Then I mounted the lights, mounted the light mount, mounted up the lights, started to get my wires routed, got the controller mounted under the seat, plugged it in. Then, the trickiest part of the job that takes the most time, in my opinion, is just routing all the wires through your motorcycle in a way that they're not going to get pinched or rubbed, routing them under panels and things like that, making sure that the wiring is not going to have any issues down the road. Then the next step is plug it into your laptop again in the garage, configure all the settings you want for the different beam patterns, for the nighttime mode, for the daytime mode, high beam versus you can set so many different options in terms of the intensity and different settings and how you want them to work, and it really, really works seamlessly with their app. After that, really, you want to go out at night, try to get the lights aimed as best as you can. Go for some test rides. Make sure you're not blinding any other drivers out there on the road. Make sure that you really have that turned down on your low beam so that you're not, blinding other drivers, because you will on full beam. These are like an aircraft landing light. They're like a laser, and they could be downright dangerous to other drivers if you don't dim those down properly at night. So really, in summary, these are the absolute best auxiliary motorcycle lights that I've ever tested. They go beyond the competition, and I wouldn't be putting them here, doing a video here on the channel, if I didn't truly believe that, and if I wasn't willing to mount these on my own personal bike. I only own 2 motorcycles. I'm very picky about the things, the setup of my personal bikes, this 1250 GSA being one of them, and my KTM being another bike. Very, very picky about what I put, and these are the absolute #1 choice in 2024 and probably 2025 and beyond. Now, if you're watching this video and you've missed the Black Friday sales, I still think even at the normal retail price, and please do use my links when you buy it because that really makes a big difference to this channel, I still think they're good value. Not saying they're cheap. Price and value are different. They're very expensive, but I also think they are a good value if you look at the competition and the features and performance you get from these versus something like a high-end light from Clearwater, Denali, or other competitors out there. Now, be sure to also check out some of the other videos. I've got 2 other Lone Rider videos. I've got a video on some of the luggage setup, the Moto bags, and the tank bags and different things like that. Then I also have a separate video I'm publishing at the same time as this about the new Moto case, top case, which I really, really genuinely like. And I'm not a fan of top cases, but I love this new top case. I have a separate video on that, which I'll put all these 2 different videos down here below. Check those out. If you're going to buy any of that stuff, again, use my affiliate links because affiliate income is a huge part of, it's really frankly the only way that I can continue to do these reviews here at Big Rock Moto. All right, well, that's about it. If you have any questions for me, if you have questions about the lights, probably reach out to Lone Rider, but if you have something you want to ask, put that down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Use my links when shopping. Thank you so much for tuning in. Ride safe, and I'll see you out there.